Hi, I am the cousin of Michael Jackson, the greatest and the most awesome singer. My name is Maria R. Jackson. I am the granddaughter of Luther Jackson, that is Michael's uncle. I just wanted to get on camera and talk about my visit that I had at Michael's house in 2003. I think I was about 12 or 13 in '03. I got on the plane to go to California. I went to California. I'd never been to California. I came right out of Gary, Indiana. That's the first time I went west, or whatever the case. But my first time being there, first night I stayed at Auntie Katie's house, his mother. Me and my grandmother, Bobby Jackson, that is my granddad's Luther Jackson, his first wife, Bobby Jackson. Me and Grandma Bobby, we stayed at Auntie Katie's house. But, oh my gosh, guys. I went to Auntie Katie's house. The house was big. In the backyard, it had like little goldfish under like a little lake pond or something. This house is something Michael made for his mother and family, all of that type of stuff. But it had like the big old goldfish floating through and like I don't even know what you call it, like the plastic on top of the pond and stuff. And it was a bridge. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then they had like a little shop that Michael used to have where he put his little stuff in, that he would make things and put it together. It was like little Michael shop or something. I don't know. But anyway, stayed at Auntie Katie's house that first night, me being in California. Then we all got on a bus. We got on a bus. We had to drive towards Michael's house to the Neverland Ranch. It was took us about an hour to 2 hours to get there. It's to drive away from his mom's house. I don't know the cities and states. Don't ask me because I'm not too good with stuff like that. But I know I went there. But anyway, I got to the Neverland Ranch. Okay. I was unable to bring cameras, phones, anything that had digital or virtual stuff. Michael made us sign contracts because he didn't want his business put out. He's been through too much in his life, and even family was going against him, and I understand, But we signed contracts, and we got there. Oh my gosh, y'all, the house was beautiful. He had, okay, so I remember the ranch, okay? Candy store, theater, carnival, and the zoo. I love animals. Animals is my favorite. It was Michael's favorite and mine too. So we had this big ranch that I was visiting. This is my first time being in something that's beautiful. I come from Gary, Indiana. The state, the city that's not right. That's what I think. But anyway, so I was there. And the carnival part, he had the racing cars. And I met a cousin, and me and her, we were racing cars in a race car thing. And we were going to the candy store and playing with the monkeys at the zoo. I think he had Bubba at the zoo. I think he was there. I think that was that monkey name. But he was there. He had everything, y'all. That candy store was freaking awesome. Everything at the Neverland Ranch was awesome. I had fun. This is the first time a little girl from Gary, Indiana is going to something big. I ain't never seen nothing like that. My daddy always used to tell me about it. He baby, we gonna be going. One day we'll go. It was I was always getting promises all my life of going to be around my famous family. But I never got a chance until I met Michael. I met Michael. My dad introduced me to him. Michael hugged me. He smelled so good. He gave me a hug and kissed me on the cheek. He said, "Hi, cousin." I say, "Hi." I was so excited. And then I was there. And I'm moving around. I'm doing everything on the ranch. And my dad, he's with his brothers and they doing little stuff, music stuff, because my daddy is good on the guitar. My grandfather, Luther Jackson, he was the blues man of Arizona. He did that. Yes, he was. But My grandfather and his brother Joe, they, communicate and talking and things like that. My daddy and his brothers and sister, they communicate and talk and all that. But me, I have siblings, but my siblings were older and they didn't come. They, how older people get. I don't know. But I was the youngest. I was the baby. And Grandma Bobby Jackson, she got me to that Neverland Ranch. So I remember, y'all, I sung for Michael. I sung for him. And I was singing a song of a friend, one of the friends of my mother. My mother, her friend's boyfriend made up a song, and he was making me practice because he knew I was coming to Neverland Ranch, and they know I have a beautiful voice. I don't even remember the song I sung to him, but I know I got down with the get down because after I was done singing, Michael got up and clapped for me, y'all. She felt good. Like, oh, he clapped for me. And then it's like, oh my goodness, he clapped for me. I can sing. I got a voice on me. And I've been having a voice. It's a soft voice, but it's big. It's big to me. But I sung for Michael Jackson, and he loved it. He liked it. And you know what? After we left the Neverland Ranch and everything like that, after being there around family, I met LaToya, I met Tito, I met Jermaine, I met I think it was Jackie. I met all of them except for Janet. She was the only one. She didn't come to the family reunion. I would understand because, sometimes family is a little crazy, but shoot, I did it. I met Michael Jackson. Him kissed me on my cheek. I'll never forget. My cousin kissed me, and my cousin smelled so good. He had some type of cologne on, and he has such a nice spirit. When you touch somebody, their spirit is good. My cousin was awesome. I don't like how people are against him and talk about things, him doing stuff with kids and stuff. I don't believe he was on no stuff like that because I have a heart for children myself. I was a behavioral coach before when I was in Arizona, and I spent time with kids and stuff. I love being around children. I don't have my own. I don't have none. It's okay. I know it's going to come because, me and my forevermore, things will come. It'll happen, but just not now. I understand. I'm not rushing. The Father got my back, and I'm good. But I just wanted to talk about Neverland Ranch. I'm always talking about it, but people don't be believing me. They be like, nah, you ain't go there. I did. I went there. I was there. I was in the People's Magazine. I'm the girl in the back, the big family picture in the magazine of '03, People's Magazine. I'm the girl in the back with the fake ponytail. My daddy was up there, and my auntie was near me too. My daddy's baby sister and my dad and all that. But my granddaddy Luther, I think he was up. He was in that range too. He was I don't know, that picture was big. It's a lot of Jacksons. We're everywhere. And I moved to Arizona in 2005. Yeah, I moved there in '05. I went to Arizona in '05. I lived in Gary like all my life. I was born in 1988, and I spent all that time in Gary, y'all. It was sad, but I knew that I had famous family. But people didn't believe me. But when you look at me, who I look like, I'm a Jackson. I'm a Jackson. I am a freaking Jackson. I am Maria R. Jackson. I just wanted to tell my story though, but the Father is awesome, and I'm thankful that I am a Jackson. I have a beautiful voice. I would sing, but I ain't gonna sing right now. See, I got on my bonnet. This is my bedtime, yes. But I just wanted to do my little video and let you guys know that I am Maria R. Jackson from Gary, Indiana. I did my 14 years in Gary, Indiana. And I did 17 years in Arizona. Right now, I'm 34. I think I'm adding this up right. But I spent a lot of time in Arizona. I had a lot of time meeting people on my Jackson side. It's a whole bunch of us. And we all look alike. It's the eyeballs, the lips, the nose. Yes, it's us. Okay, all right, I'm done. I keep saying I'm done, but I am done, okay? All right, have a awesome